Impact Wrestling's Lockdown, a pay-per-view where it is all steel cage matches. Every single one of them is April 15th. So this one's also coming up really soon if you saw the Extreme Rules prediction video. This one is going to be a little more detailed because there's a lot more matches on the card, and to be honest, Spike TV has been a bitch for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's because people are doing construction in the fucking neighborhood and fucking up with cables and shit, but Spike TV does not want to work for some reason. All the other channels fucking work, but this one does not. And then again, it's TNA. You're bound to have problems when they tape a show on a Monday and try to broadcast it worldwide. So yeah. Anyway. I'm just going to go from bottom to the top here because this is a weird way they have their cards set up for the matches on their little site thing, which is ridiculous. The first match, again, all steel cage, but for the first one, Blueprint Matt Morgan versus Crimson, the undefeated Crimson, the worthless piece of shit. This one's going to be very simple. They lost the tag titles due to losing to Joe and Magnus. This was really simple in my mind. Crimson will lose. He is an overrated version of Goldberg, and he is worthless in my mind. He kind of reminds me of Nathan Jones in a way, but Nathan Jones will kick this fucker's ass. The next one, for the television championship, Robbie E versus Devon. This is the one I actually saw because it was on YouTube. But Robbie E. Devon was because of the Robbie E. Invitational at Victory Road. And this match, honestly, was actually pretty good comparing Robbie E. to Horse Manure. And, you know, it's a really small line between that. The Robbie E. Horse Manure is like really close together. So, it's not a big deal. But Devon actually fucking owned that match at Victory Road. And to be honest, I'm surprised that Brooke Hogan got involved in the match. I didn't think it was Brooke Hogan, but I looked at the tape. It was Brooke Hogan almost hitting someone with a chair. Just watching the match. It was stupid. It was funny, but it was stupid. Anyway, Devon actually had one of the best matches of his life, and this is actually his first singles championship, if not one of his first. And this one's also very simple. Devon will retain the belt. The fact that Robbie E is champion, or was champion, is a joke. I mean, the guy's a hell of a competitor, but just the gimmick, Jersey Shore, hate it. The next match, and you rarely see women's cage matches except for TNA and possibly indie federations. Because WWE does not want to do this shit, because WWE is a sexist piece of shit. Because you have last woman standing in all these matches in your video game, but you don't have the balls to put your divas in a fucking cage. That's the one thing I will give TNA credit for. One of the few things. In this match, Velvet Sky versus Gail Kim battled the Canadians. Velvet Sky won this honor to face Gail Kim by winning a Battle Royal on Impact last week. And honestly, I kind of like this feud. It's been on and off going for a while. Anything, Velvet Sky deserves a title shot, deserves another title match, deserves another reign, because the first reign was absolutely pathetic. Ironically, Gail Kim was the person who beat Velvet Sky for the belt, with the whole Karen Jarrett bullshit. I like Gail Kim and all, but personally, Velvet Sky deserves a better run with the belt, and hopefully this will be the beginning of that. The next one is a shocker to me. The return of the Motor City Machine Guns. Yes, both of them have been out for a year or so, and they're both finally in the ring to face Magnus and Mojo for the tag titles. Now, if anything, I would normally not bet against the Motor City Machine Guns, but considering their a lot of ring rust, sure, Sabin was back, or Sally, one of the two was back for X Division run, or a defense or something with fucking Aries or something, I don't remember. But now, both of them as a tag team, that's going to be hard for them. Personally, Magnus and Joe will win this matchup and retain their belts. The next match is Kurt Angle versus Jeff Hardy, and I'm not sure if there's a number one contendership match. I don't think it is. It would make sense if it would be, though, but it's not. I don't think it is. But it's Hardy and Angle in a cage. I don't really care for this one, but if I had to pick, it'd be Angle. Just because, he's supposedly going to the Olympics. I don't know if he really is, but why the fuck not? It's TNA, anything makes sense at this point. Angle possibly could do a gold medal run if he got his act together. But then again, same could go for Jeff Hardy. If he got his act together in general, he'd have a better career. This one confuses me. Why the fuck is Garrett Bischoff the face of a fucking pay-per-view? More importantly, why the fuck is he a captain of Lethal Lockdown? I don't like the kid. He has all the potential in the world. I just don't like the kid. I really don't. Just maybe because it's something with Bischoff's I don't like. I mean, Eric Bischoff is a hell of a guy, a hell of a visionary, but his son is worthless. His son is worthless, and I don't know why the fuck he's a captain. Anyway, Bischoff versus Bischoff makes fucking sense. This is one I do not. This is the first time I would not even care about a Lethal Lockdown match. Basically, Lethal Lockdown is teams are 4 or 5 or whatever, and it would be like a War Games per se, until all the people were involved and a giant fucking part of the cage would lower down to trap everyone in the cage like fucking mousetrap and all this bullshit with the top of the cage basically and weapons on top of it and weapons around the fucking cage. It's just think of War Games, but fucking weapons everywhere. Just mix Orange Clock House of Fun with fucking War Games, and that's the match for people that don't know what the fuck it is. This one is TNA. What the fuck? This match is stupid in my opinion. The only saving grace in this is Gunner. I don't know who is on each team. I don't fucking care. The fact that the former Phil Shatter, Universal Soldier of NWA Wildside, is a captain makes him more worthwhile. He's paid his fucking due, in my opinion. And finally, main event for the world title, Rude versus Storm. This is like, what, the 6th or 7th time we've had this match? Again, it sounds like I'm bashing TNA. These two have had great matches. They're great tag team partners. But this is like the 6th fucking time in like a year or several months that we've seen this match happen. Sure, you don't have people to challenge Rude. I understand that. But at the same time, you can't keep going to the well and expect it to be any different. If anything, though, as you see, I'm just bored for fucking TNA at this point. That's how bored I am. We're yawning wearing a protection video. Anyway, Storm would win this only because Rude, in my mind, has been a good champion, but Storm deserves a better run. Kind of like a Velvet Sky in a way. Deserves a better run with a belt, in my opinion. Anyway, there's probably a match or so being added to the card as we speak this Thursday, or since it was taped tonight. You never know with TNA. Just fuck TNA. This is a pay-per-view I would recommend, though. I mean, all steel cage matches, you don't see this every day. And yeah, April 15th, the clusterfuck will begin. And some people might actually like it. I don't know. It's fucking TNA.